deportation flights, a push to end birthright citizenship, and now another expansion of President Trump's mass deportation agenda tonight. The White House is asking immigration agents to track down hundreds of thousands of children who entered the U.S. without their parents and remove them from the U.S.
The journey to the United States is one that many immigrants undertake with hope, determination, and dreams of a better life. For countless individuals and families, crossing the U.S. border is not simply a physical act. It's the culmination of years of hardship, sacrifice, and resilience. But the road to America is fraught with challenges, obstacles, and dangers that test the very core of human endurance. Imagine a mother holding her child's hand tightly as they walk through the night, their steps quick but cautious, eyes scanning the horizon for any sign of danger. They're not alone. Alongside them, a group of strangers has become their family, a family united by a common dream. Each person carries a story, some fleeing violence in their homeland, others escaping poverty or seeking better opportunities. But all share a single goal: to find safety, security, and a future in the land of promise, the United States. For many immigrants, crossing the border begins long before they reach the physical boundary that separates their homeland from the U.S. The journey often starts in remote villages or bustling cities where resources are scarce and opportunities are limited. Families sell everything they have, homes, possessions, even memories, just to gather enough money for a chance at crossing the border. The journey itself is perilous. It may take weeks or even months as travelers navigate treacherous terrain, face extreme weather conditions, and endure the physical toll of their journey. Along the way, they encounter smugglers, dangerous paths, and the constant threat of arrest. But it's not just the physical dangers they face. There are emotional and psychological battles as well. The thought of leaving everything behind, of saying goodbye to loved ones, is painful. Yet for many, the fear of staying in their home countries, where violence, crime, and instability reign, outweighs the fear of the unknown. They carry with them the hopes of their families, the dreams of a better life for their children, and the belief that a new beginning is possible, no matter how steep the climb. As they approach the border, the tension rises. They know that crossing the line between two countries is not just about physical distance. It's about navigating an invisible but deeply consequential divide. The U.S. border is heavily guarded, with barriers, walls, and watchful eyes scanning for anyone attempting to cross illegally. Immigrants often find themselves facing a harsh reality, where every step could lead to arrest or deportation. The journey to cross the border is not simply a matter of walking through a gate. It's a race against time, against the odds, and against the law. For those who succeed in crossing, the journey doesn't end there.
Migrants running right past officers. Take a look. A group of 7 men emerged from the brush in Texas and tried to outrun agents. This video shows 4 of the men getting captured by Border Patrol. More than 200 migrants surrendered to agents near the same location on Monday.
They face the daunting challenge of finding work, housing, and a sense of belonging in a new country, often in the face of uncertainty and fear of being discovered and deported. Many live in the shadows, working in jobs that others may overlook, struggling to make ends meet. They may not speak the language, and they may not have legal documentation, but they have something far more powerful: the will to survive, the strength to keep going, and a relentless desire to provide for their families. There are stories of triumph and hope that emerge from the immigrant experience. People who crossed the border with nothing but the clothes on their backs have started businesses, raised families, and become active members of their communities. They've become doctors, teachers, builders, and leaders. But for every success story, there are also countless others who face the harsh reality of living in the shadows, trying to survive in a system that often feels stacked against them. Yet through it all, immigrants continue to come. Why? Because the promise of a better life is worth the struggle. The chance at freedom, the opportunity to work, and the hope for a future where their children can grow up safe and free from fear are dreams too powerful to ignore. The U.S. border, with all its barriers and obstacles, remains a symbol of opportunity for many, even if that opportunity seems distant, difficult, or fleeting. As the sun rises over the border, it casts a soft glow on those who have crossed, on those who remain in the shadows, and on the countless others still making their way. Their stories are written in the footsteps they leave behind, the dreams they carry forward, and the sacrifices they make each and every day. In the end, their journey is not just about crossing a border. It's about crossing into a new life, a new hope, and the enduring belief that no matter where they come from, they can make a difference in the land they now call home.